This week on the Mouse Minutes podcast, Whitney and Jordan return to Millennium Falcon, Smugglers Run at Disney's Hollywood Studios. With new missions featuring the Mandalorian and Grogu, Disney has given this Star Wars adventure another reason to climb into the cockpit. But are the updates enough to make Smugglers Run a must-do, or should you keep moving through Galaxy's Edge? Your 10 minutes starts now. And welcome to Mouse Minutes, where we rate Disney experiences on a classical grading scale in 10 minutes or less, or your podcast is free. I'm your co-host, Jordan.
And I'm your other co-host, Whitney.
And today we are headed back to Batuu in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disney's Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World to regrade Millennium Falcon, Smugglers Run in Walt Disney World.
Because they got a change.
Yeah, they didn't change the name, but they changed something about it. What did they change about it, Whit?
Oh, are you asking me to give you the background?
In a little bit.
Oh.
And we do all this to help you decide if it's a hit or if it's a skip for your next trip. All right, Whitney, can you give us a little bit of background on Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run, now featuring who?
Grogu and Mandalorian.
That's right, Mando and Grogs.
All right, you ready?
I don't know if anyone calls him Grogs. We shouldn't do that again.
Yeah. So it opened, the Smugglers Run opened August 29th, 2019. And we did do a whole episode.
We did.
On that one.
And it's linked down here below.
And then...
Or in the show notes.
In the show notes. Grogu and Mandalorian mission. The overlay opened May 22nd, 2026.
Yeah, you say May.
Yep, I did.
It's gonna be May.
I know. I feel like, yeah, there's a lot going on in May. And then, just so you know, it was also the same day that Mandalorian and Grogu premiered in theaters.
Oh, really? It's the exact same day? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great. Which a lot of people didn't go to, I heard. And
you did, though.
Again, I did, and I enjoyed it.
Okay, can I tell you what's happening?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Mando hires you to help him complete a dangerous bounty mission, okay? And Grogu's on board with you. And you go to different locations than where you went before. What are you looking at?
That's interesting, because Mando hires you, but it's not his ship. It still, I guess, belongs to or was founded by Taco Ohana.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know is that's
Ohakatana.
He's
Ahsoka Tano.
But Mando, you're helping Mando out.
Yeah,
okay?
For sure.
And so you're basically trying to complete this mission with him. He takes you to different locations, and
Hondo Anaka.
Okay,
sorry, go on.
And that's it. I mean, that's the storyline. Okay. It's just that there's an overlay. There's a presence of Mando and Grogu. Yeah. Everything else is generally the same.
Sweet. Yeah. And if you want more background, go back and listen to our other episode linked down below. All right. Who's going to grade first?
You.
How are we doing this?
You.
Me?
Yep.
I'm going?
Yep.
Okay.
Jordan, what did you grade? Smugglers Run, Millennium Falcon, Smugglers Run with the new overlay with Mando and Grogu.
Yes, Whitney, thank you so much for asking me that question. I grade this version of Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run.
Wait, do you know what you graded it before?
I do, but I'm going to give my new grade first.
Okay.
Because it is now, unfortunately, not unfortunately, it's a B+. I graded it a B last time.
Okay.
And I like this one just a little bit better. You want to hear something that's really interesting?
I do.
On the last episode when we graded this, I think it's like episode 85 or 86 or something like that. I said one of my knocks against it was that it needed more scenes. It felt like they needed to add more to it.
I heard you.
And it said it needs a different scene. It's the same thing every time. And my one gripe about Smugglers Run, or one of the gripes against it, is the original version is that it's the same thing every time. And that scene isn't very interesting. It's a world you don't really know. And it's kind of just stealing the coaxium, blah, blah, blah. And it's so fun to be able to see a different world. You're going to Cloud City. There's familiar stuff. And you get to go with Mando and Grogu. It's so much fun. I really enjoyed this a lot. And I loved being able to see familiar, different scenes.
Okay.
So yeah, again, we like to keep it positive around here, and I absolutely loved it. I think it's an upgrade. I hope they keep adding new versions or iterations of this.
Yes.
And I hope they don't get rid of Mando and Grogu too soon.
It'd be cool if they added additional overlays and you never know who you're going to get.
That would be really cool.
That would be neat.
Or maybe even have like Han Solo at some point.
Yeah.
Because, it's like his
ship.
Yeah. Or was. He won it in a bet.
Sure.
Anyway, that's what I think of it. I really enjoyed it. One of my knocks against it is that the graphics aren't phenomenal. It does look like you're playing a video game, kind of, which essentially you kind of are. But that's fine. But
they could do better.
They could do better. And then the other gripe is the voice of Mando. I felt like, couldn't they have gotten the voice of Mandalorian, like the actor?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm sure he's expensive.
What's his name?
Paul Rudd?
No.
Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Pablo
Escobar.
Pagasca.
Pablo Pagasco.
Pablo.
The famous
Picasso.
actor Pablo Picasso. Pablo Pagasco.
I was thinking Picasso.
What is it? Pablo Sandoval.
No.
The panda.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But anyway, he's a very famous guy. Anyway,
I'm gonna look it up while you're talking.
But my one gripe is that the guy who did the voice for him
is not him.
It's not him, but also it's a little too sultry. If
okay.
That's maybe we need to bleep that out. It's a full
Pedro Pascal. Duh.
Pedro Pascal. But he's like talking like this the whole time, and it's like Mando does kind of talk like that, but not like that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, all right, we're going to take this one. And
he doesn't always talk like that.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my gripe against it, but I still really enjoy it. It's, again, the things that I said last time still hold true. I think it's an awesome queue. It's such a fun place. And the fact that you're walking into the Millennium Falcon is just really enjoyable. And that you get to play kind of a different version of it every time. So that's fun.
Cool.
All right. So, Whitney, what do you grade this version of Smugglers Run?
So
the Millennium Falcon.
Sure. Last time I graded it a C+.
Yeah. So what do you grade it this time?
This time I graded a B-.
Oh, you got a little upgrade from
you. It did get an upgrade. I think it's a little better. I still don't love this ride. I don't
Why?
think
what do you not love about it?
I feel like they could do more with it. I like
Tell me more.
The idea of it. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like there could be more to it. Like, maybe there's different things you could do. I know that there's the 3 different jobs that you have, but I like the idea.
Which are what again?
Yeah, engineer, pilot, and the gunner. But I feel like, I don't know. It just feels like there's more that they could do. I don't know. We could get into all the ins and outs, but I don't know. I feel like maybe, like you said, like go to more places.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's kind of like a early 2000s ride, and they could upgrade it and make it even cooler. I mean, you look at Rise of the Resistance, like, they could make it better.
For sure. I think going back to what you just said, they could make Smugglers Run in comparison to Rise. You're saying that that's a great ride, basically?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
And so that they can make this better. Yeah. And of course, the fact that there's not many rides in Galaxy's Edge. Mm-hmm. So, you should make sure that all of them are great. One thing that I wanted to note about this is that it almost feels like your ride experience, the whole overall experience of being on the attraction, can also be somewhat determined by who's in your group. Like, if your entire party doesn't make up all of the passengers in this ride.
Yep. And you get like grandma and grandpa in the back.
Grandma and grandpa, or some people who are taking the game part of the ride a little too seriously. Like we had the last time we experienced this. And
he put us in a very awkward position. But he also was well aware that we had a little girl, 5 years old, who can't barely even.
Yeah. So like maybe you get like a father and son who take the part very seriously, and they're like, hey, so do you know how to pilot this thing? And
he was legit.
We can make sure that we get the high score of the day. We're like, I guess I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
Do you see who you're riding with? Probably not a high score.
Yeah, right now is not the time for you to be getting high score Mr. Serious Guy.
Next time, bring your 4 buddies.
That's right. But again, that's fine. If that's what you want, that's great. But maybe request a different party and be like, you know what? I'm trying to go for the highest score today.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to ride with a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. I feel like they're really going to ruin my.
They were not
chance at
happy.
that. Yeah.
I don't think they were happy with us.
Yeah, when the ship was hissing and smoking, we were like, sorry.
Not a high score.
And they didn't want anything to do
today.
with us the rest of the day.
Yeah. So
we shouldn't have kept following them, though. Well, yeah, so that's it. But overall, I really enjoy this overlay, and I'm with you. It would be really cool if they added more. Just better graphics, but also more experiences to it overall.
I agree.
And I hope that they do. Maybe this is just kind of a trial period.
Yeah, totally.
Anything else to add?
Nope.
All right. I think we kept it under 10 minutes. I don't know. But
Maybe
anyway.
close.
Can you bring us home, baby?
We are over on Instagram at Mouse Minutes Podcast. Make sure you guys are subscribed on YouTube, Apple's, Spotify. Make sure you subscribed on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. We'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And good night, Bangladesh.